Welcome back, everyone. We are playing BattleTech, and we are about to embark in what I believe is the final priority mission or main storyline. The video before this, we just did some housekeeping stuff, getting a few more mechs ready for it. We are taking on the contract now and doing this final mission. If you are trying to avoid main storyline spoilers, please stop watching and watch something else. Here we go. We are taking on this contract. It is Priority Mission Coromodir. It's 30 days away, 3.1 million, 520 salvage. Travel to Coromodir to stage a final assault on the throne world. Commander, this contract represents a point of no return. We don't leave Coromodir until Kamea has her throne back. So before you pull the trigger on this, make sure that you're ready. Well, we are ready, folks. We leveled up to a small degree Arclight and Whisper, who we joined. We did lose Mockingbird. That was a tough loss, Mech Warrior. But we did add 2 new additions. In this upcoming mission, we are bringing our best Mech Warriors and Mechs. Based off the recommendations, we most likely are going to roll in there with 4 King Crabs. Yes, I've played a lot of procedural missions. I do understand some people are saying, hey, I'm not willing to run 50. I think I've run over 70 procedural missions to get to that point, and I completely understand that. When more updates come out for this game and or DLCs come out, and I am hoping potentially an updated Iron Man, official Iron Man mode comes out. When that happens, I will do a second complete playthrough, and I do think I'll constrain myself to only running 2, maximum 3 procedural missions in between the main storyline, just to see what it would look like, because clearly I would not be rolling in as heavy on this final mission. We also went hunting and unsuccessfully or did not find an Atlas. We were hoping to encounter one. Unfortunately, that just wasn't in the cards. So we are going to see how this final campaign mission plays out. We are making our way to Coromodir. It is multiple jumps. It is semi far away. We were in Tarian space farming and leveling up. Now, a lot of people ask, where did you get your assaults? How do I encounter those heavy and assault mechs? My answer is Tarian space, specifically Brinton. Brisbane, New Vandenberg are also good places. So is Mector. What I'd recommend if you're looking for heavier... I have not actually encountered this one before, so I'll continue what I was saying, but let's do this as an aside. Exploring moons. Sumire falls in beside you as you depart the mess. Did you notice the odd moon around this planet? It's quite the point of interest for periphery scientists. They just can't get enough data on it. She eyes you speculatively. If we bring the Argo close enough, I can take some sensor readings. Could make for a little easy money, or hey, here's an idea. I could take the Leopard down on the surface and do more extensive research. What do you think? Alright, we will spend 50,000. Seymour takes Leopard for a low-altitude circuit of the moon, relaying her findings back to the Argo's computer. Over the course of the week, she studies the collected data, then delivers her report. Commander, we didn't find anything radical, but we did get decent data on some more obscure parts of the landscape. If we're lucky, we'll be able to offset the cost for acquiring the scans. Full disclosure, though, I'm not feeling very lucky at the moment. Okay, so we are at Coromodir. The one thing we always do is check the hiring halls, no Ronins, and we check the store. I've seen posts where people claim you can get Lost Tech in the stores, mainly from... Ooh.
New weapon systems
I will
available.
get that. That one's good, but I'd rather get just more stability damage. Alright, here we go, guys. We are launching contract priority mission Coromodir. Parlay in orbit Coromodir. Santiago Espinosa, he's the bad guy. Kamea, welcome home. We haven't spoken face to face since your father's funeral. Strange, isn't it? For all the time we've been fighting each other, for all of our struggles, we haven't actually talked until now. I'm not here to talk to you, Uncle. I'm here to demand your surrender. Then you'll walk away from this parley disappointed. Did I teach you nothing, Kamea? The endgame is a time for negotiation, not demands. I remember you teaching me well enough, Uncle. If our positions were reversed, you would attack me without hesitation or mercy. The founding houses have rallied behind me. You are outnumbered and outgunned, and you have nowhere left to turn. And aside from a single hostage, you have nothing to negotiate with. A single hostage? He's your dearest friend. Sure, he means more to you than nothing. Alexander means a great deal to me, but I would sacrifice any one person, even myself, for the good of the Reach. You are defeated. Concede. I've heard your proposal. Now you hear mine. You will leave this system in my hands and solidify your power base elsewhere. I will rule Coromodir, and I will hold your friend to ensure your good behavior. You will agree to these terms, or you will die. I will die? Your words are air, Uncle. You have nothing left to threaten me with. So you believed when you moved on Castle Nautilus. I think that you're bluffing, and I'm willing to wager my life on it. I'll see you on the field of battle. Yes, I suppose you will. The image on your view screen cuts out. Espinosa must have terminated the call. Yeah, that went about as well as I'd expected. That's for sure. Darius, raise the founding houses on the comms. Tell them that I'm ordering them to drop all of our companies, our entire fleet, everything we have. As always, I will lead from the front. We are taking Coromodir, and we're doing it now. Shadowcoast, I want you to remain at ready until I call for you. Prepare your mech warriors and wait for my signal. We are going to crush what remains of my uncle's Directorate. With your company's help, I will retake the throne that was stolen from me. And come hell or high water, I will rescue Lord Madeira. I swear it on my father's name.
Unfinished business, you and I. The Iberia still carries a full complement of battle mechs, plus enough firepower to level a city. And you know it's too late to withdraw your forces. When I reach Coromodir, I will drown your restoration in a sea of fire. Every dog in Arano colors will die. You took my son from me, Kamea. My hope for the future died with him! Now I'm killing yours.
He is back for revenge. Desperation play in orbit, Coromodir. Well, boss, things are looking pretty grim, I've got to say. But hey, at least we figured out what Espinosa's secret weapon is. Thanks for that ray of sunshine, Yang. Did any of you see the wall behind Ostergaard? There were burn marks, bullet holes, what looked like small arms fires. His sailors must have tried to seize the bridge. If there was a mutiny attempt on the Iberia, it failed. And as unhinged as Ostergaard may have sounded, he was right. We can't withdraw our troops without the Directorate cutting them to ribbons, and we can't stop a Fortress-class dropship. At least not through conventional means. Yeah. I guess we'll have to be unconventional. That's right. And that's why we're going to use the Locura. So the Locura is lost tech, and it, I'll just read it. The Locura lost tech, the nickname given to experimental software that Dr. Murad discovered on Nautilus memory core. The code's original purpose is unclear, but it appears to be at least tangentially related to the SLDF's Space Defense System program. When Dr. Murad inadvertently unleashed Locura on the Argo's main computer, it wreaked havoc across the ship, bringing down the ship's main drive and damaging a variety of shipboard systems. She eventually managed to quarantine the Locura on the Argo's secondary storage drive, which she then separated from the rest of the ship. So it almost blew us all up. It's a program virus. Nuh-uh, no way. Lady Arano, that code completely screwed us at Castle Nautilus. It nearly detonated our fuel tanks. It's too dangerous to go tinkering around with. We can't. You don't have a choice, Sumair. It's the closest thing we have to a weapon that could destroy that ship. If I were wrong about this, Farrar would have told us by now. Tell them, Doctor. We can do this. Can't we? Yes, I think we can. Even if it doesn't destroy the Iberia, it'll cripple her long enough to take her out of the fight. But that code is a science experiment, not a weapon. I think that I can modify it into one, but there will be risks involved and I can't offer any guarantees. There are never any guarantees in this life, Doctor. Just do your best. Dr. Murad, I'd imagine you feel that way. I'll go ahead and get started. We're still going to need a way to get the code onto Ostergaard's ship. I suggest taking over a ground-based communication array, something on a network that the Iberia's computers trusts. There's a Directorate comm station on Lyris, the throne world's second moon. It was a system's primary communication hub during my father's reign, and my uncle uses it for the same purposes now. You could use it to transmit the Locura, then destroy it. The control tower is automated, so there shouldn't be any collateral damage. You'd be killing two birds with one stone. I like how you think. I'll rig the explosives. We're likely to encounter heavy resistance when we touch down. I'll see if I can find an engineering solution to help us deal with it. Maybe my team could seize control of their turrets, make them fight for us for a change. You should probably try to bring a jump-capable lance if you can, Commander. Comm arrays like the one on Lyris tend to be housed on elevated platforms, with a lot of ramps and choke points. Thank you, Doctor. We're hinging everything on this plan's success. It is vital that Ostergaard's attention remains fixed on me and the Restoration Army, to the exclusion of your operation on Lyris, and so I will give you something to focus on. I'll give him something to focus on. I'm accelerating our offensive. We're marching on the Directorate's final stronghold, Cordia City, the capital of Coromodir. Alright, we'll do our parts. Damn right we will. We'll rendezvous with Lady Arano on Coromodir when the job is done. We've got a job to do, people, and it'll be the biggest challenge we've ever taken on. So put on your war faces and follow the commander's lead. We've got a dropship to crash. That is for sure. Alright, guys. Alright. EC5, large lasers, LRM-20, EC-10. So, we're bringing our best mech warriors for this. I want Shadowcoast and Glitch here. What does Decker have? Evasive. He can move after shooting. So I'm going to bring Medusa, who has bulwark and evasive. So 2 tanks up front. This one's our main tank, kind of secondary tank, and these are our 2 snipers. Now all 4 of these have jump jets. So I'm hoping that's okay. I'm kind of wondering, do I want to bring our famed Black Knight or Grasshopper? A little less firepower, but we have 2 large lasers on it. Or, yeah, 2 large lasers. You know what? I like my king crabs. I'm gonna go for it, guys. We're doing 4 king crabs. Priority mission Coromodir. We've been a long journey, but we are finally here. 3 objectives: take Dr. Murad to the comm control station, destroy the Directorate garrison, hold out while Dr. Murad uploads Locura to the Iberia. So this is priority mission. I think it's Locura now. This is an all or nothing situation, Shadowcoast. Ostergaard is on his way to Coromodir to break the back of my army, and I'm on my way to join them. You have this one chance to wreck the Iberia and turn the tide. Do this and our war will be won. This is going to be hell of a drop, Jack. Our entire plan revolves around a science experiment gone wrong, but I have faith in Doc Murad and a powerful desire to see Ostergaard dealt with permanently.
Command interface initiated.
Sorry about the rough landing. For you okay in there? Yeah, I'm alright. The rumble seat is even less comfortable than it looks, though. Tell me about it. Did you find the care package I left in there for you? The explosives? Yes, I'll set them to bring down the control tower after I've uploaded the Locura to the Iberia.
Let's get moving, Commander. Lady Orano is counting on us.
Alright, so real quick, it doesn't look like this is timed. Escort the APC. We have an APC? We do have APCs. Nice. Escort the turret control Bravo. Turret control Alpha. Farrar must survive, so shoot. She's in Behemoth, our tank crab we put out front. So that's good to know, guys. If you're running your campaign, make sure your first mech is one that, I mean, at least it can take a hit, but normally you put it up front, which we might not now. Farrar must get Farrar to the control center. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to do this. Here we go.
Position confirmed. I've got a sensor train.
45, 35, 65. It doesn't seem too difficult for the lineup we brought, which was 4 king crabs. I know. Probably overdid it just a little bit.
Now it's on.
And Jenner. You have an elite scout APC. Gonna fire on that Jenner? No. Now, the 2 questions I have here are, oh geez, it's going right for the Jenner. Or, sorry, right for the APC. So 2 questions that I do not know, and that we will hopefully find out, are, should we actually blow up the turrets, or do we wait for our APCs to take them over? And I think that, so we have a 75 ton. I'll leave our APC alone. So we're gonna jump our king crabs. Oh jeez. We're gonna jump our king crabs up front as fast as possible. So
Waiting for orders.
we're gonna vigilance Behemoth because she does have Dr. Farad.
Acknowledged.
Kind of facing forward, everybody. So
New bogey.
my hope is that she is the targeted choice. She is high-spirited, so we are going to
Aye, aye.
let this Jenner have it, and we did take it off the board, so one less to worry about.
There.
I think I'm going to try to absorb damage and let the APCs ideally get to... Oh, there we go. Shrek PPC carrier on our side. It's nice. We're going to see if we can get the APCs to those points and not blow up the turrets and kind of see what happens. Alright. Now the question is, if I jump here for cover, if I jump here for cover, I still... Alright, so we're maxed, or almost maxed. And if everything hits, or if 2 hit, there we go. So far I love the fact I brought 4 king crabs who can deal tremendous damage, as well as extremely experienced pilots who don't miss.
What can I do for you?
Which is always a nice to have. Now this Orion poses the largest threat, so I'm going to 75, 65, 75, 85, even though I'm obstructed somehow.
Affirmative.
Now what I'm gonna do is this arm, medium laser, AC-10. So that torso, 190.
Uh-huh. Want some more? Huh?
We're trying to disarm the AC-20. I'm now regretting not necessarily just 95. Now the question is, can I jump him and create 90, 80, 90. Alright, so we're gonna jump Shadowcoast here. We've taken 2 weapons off the board. I think we do want a precision strike and take the AC-10 off the board, which we successfully did. We also caused 2 pilot injuries, one for the torso destruction, one for the knockdown. So he should be
Warning. Enemy sensor lock
hurting.
detected.
Okay, it's official. Rumble seats are a bad idea.
Okay.
I don't like getting shot at. I really.
So yeah, remember that first seat has Dr. Murad. I don't know if it disclosed that. When we deployed, I might have not noticed it. Now this is where I'm nervous because I think this APC is gonna get pretty screwed up by the turrets, but let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh, don't crush it. Alright, we were looking for a catapult for the longest time. We then found a stalker, which is an assault mech. Basically, it's like a catapult on steroids if you want it to be.
Orders.
And yeah. So we're gonna vigilance her again. We're just trying to get her up to be a target so they hit us instead of everyone else.
Got it.
And again, we don't really care about salvage. What we want is an Atlas. I think we have everything except a Catrafrac. I can never say that mech's name. I think that's the one that we don't have yet. So that's scary, guys. Look at all that. Those are all the turrets. that they're gonna shoot at us. Or APC buddies. Somehow he's still alive. That's amazing.
Commander.
Alright, so this is where, unfortunately,
Engaging target. That hit something good.
we're too slow. If that Trek PPC could just knock over that Orion, that would be nice. Nice. Good job, team. Oh! Oh! Double knockover. Big money. Well played, sir. Those tanks sure are helpful when they're on our side. That's for darn sure. And that's okay. Like, we are designed to take a hit. We're vigilant. We knew we were going to be put in the hot seat, so to speak.
Time to fly.
So shoot our king crabs, not our APCs. We're actively ignoring the turrets. I might later find out that that's a horrible idea.
Got it.
I'll let you know as we progress. Great. Again, we're looking for efficiency. We don't need any of these mechs. We're not looking to salvage. We're playing the...
Got a lock on me.
We are playing the... Ooh. I'm wondering if... I have a feeling that's not a great idea to go there.
Engaging jump jets.
Now, I do want to be conscious about ammo,
All weapons committed.
because if this is a long, protracted mission.
Next warriors, don't want to die.
Alright, we destroyed their garrison. It wasn't that... Looks like the turrets are focusing us, which is great, assuming the APCs can make it through.
Got nothing, you hear me? I've been sensor locked.
Whoa. Yeah, can you APCs kind of move faster? Look at that. Those sniper turrets are scary. Alright, APC number 1. Almost there. Get there. You're there.
Powering down enemy turrets, Commander. Give us a moment and we'll rewrite their targeting protocol.
Powering down
Beautiful.
enemy turrets, Commander. Give us a moment, and we'll modify their targeting protocol.
Alright, guys. That is what I like to hear. Now, where do we want to go?
Yes, Commander.
You're going to sprint.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna bleed off heat and move all our king crabs up. Still have our two Shrek PPC carriers. Big money on two clutch knockdowns, allowing us to take
Roger that.
take out 2 enemies a lot more efficiently.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright. I'm gonna do 2 and 2, so short range, long range, short range, long range. So I'll bring Shadowcoast over to the left. We are going to be a little We're gonna take our time, because once the turrets are up, then we will run in and activate the controls comm station, because when we defend, I'm assuming they're going to send, at least if I was them,
Good to go.
I would send a fair amount of firepower
Firing
my way. So we're assuming they're doing the same. Alright.
Orders.
That's interesting. They have like these random color things in there. I thought that was just like a random glitch, but it looks like it's consistent coloring along those walls. So
Good to go.
again, we're just leisurely, not leisurely, we're making our way up. Alright, now Shadowcoast. Hey,
Full throttle.
little ramp there. And I actually think that we kinda,
Ready for order.
even if we did sprint, yeah, we couldn't even get in there if we wanted to. So this is the challenge of having 4 assaults. They are extremely slow.
I hear ya.
Extremely slow.
Got it.
Go, go, go. Look at that king crab run. I do like the king crabs. The Atlas, very iconic. I haven't actually, we've fought with one in other priority missions with Kamea in one, but I'd love to get my hands on one and
Throttle.
see how I would customize it to my playstyle. I like to have a set of kind of, generally 2 closer combat brawlers,
Yep.
then 2 longer range, or even melee mechs. Alright. So, Bravo turrets belong to us. Alpha turrets belong to us, Commander. Great. So, exactly what are we getting here when we say that? Heavy sniper turret. Heavy sniper turret. What else is there? Laser turret. That's the APC. Standard LRM turret. Heavy shredder turret. Alright, so heavy sniper turret. Those sniper turrets
Aye, aye.
are fantastic.
Understood.
We're just
Moving fast.
bringing in our king crabs, keeping them close together.
Waiting for orders. Uh-huh.
And we will finally move. Oh. Jump Behemoth with Dr. Murad over to the comm tower.
Commander.
Although, I hope she has kind of an escort.
Lifting off.
Alright, I'm inside. It should take me a few minutes to find the array's control center, hook up the drive, and prep the system to transmit the Locura to the Iberia.
And on that note, I'm going radio silent for a bit. I need to concentrate while I work on this. I'll be in touch soon.
Hold the...
Commander, be advised. I'm seeing heavy activity on all Directorate comm channels. You're about to have company.
Of course. Hold the base while Farah rigs the comm array. Alright. I guess we'll start kind of getting into position here. Heads up, Commander. We got Directorate lanes touching down. Ah, in the middle of our turrets. That would be Black Knight Cataphract. That's the one we want. Black Knight. So oh geez, they're gonna shred our turrets. I guess in retrospect, I probably wanted to keep a few mechs out there. We knew they'd touch down. I just wasn't sure where they were coming from. And you know that they're 9 rounds, they're gonna send multiple. Oh! Okay, we have not salvaged one of those, so we are going to try to salvage it. We're also going to maintain the integrity of the mission. So let's get to work, guys. 4 turns straight.
Receiving you.
Alright. Now these turrets might screw up our salvage strategy, but that's okay. So I'm trying to bring you forward as much as possible. I will start vigilancing you once we get in range.
Roger.
Skirmisher, so that's 4 to 6. I think it's 5 injuries to incapacitate. Ooh, hello. Thanks, appreciate that.
Receiving you.
Now, we are also trying to move you up. I think I'm just gonna sprint to you over there. I don't want to get too far away from this base, because then if they drop on it, we might have to like run all the way back. So, I'm gonna kind of stay in the middle here. Yeah, knock them over. Nice. Alright, now let's see if they start shooting the other target. So that's 1. Now Black Knights, in my opinion, are some of the best. I would rather put you in a position. Alright, so the Black Knights, in my opinion, are a much bigger threat just because they have so many weapons. I'm going to start working on just taking them out if I can. And then knocking down the Catrafrac. I don't know how to say it very well. Oh, so we're going to actually precision strike. Because if 2 of these hit, yeah, he should be dead. There we go. Took 1 weapon off the board.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We're going to Headshot. Headshot. Colin shot right arm. Alright, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to salvage it because all the turrets are going to focus fire it down, but let's see. Going for a Shrek carrier, that's not nice.
Light damage. Holding firm. Standing by.
So we either have to go. So that's one thing that's a little annoying, but so we're gonna vigilance him because we are probably putting him out front.
Full speed.
Alright, he's back up. Let's see if we can knock him over. And oh, I think he's got 2 medium lasers, an AC something, and a large laser. Not too shabby.
Go.
I do like that pattern, guys, on the king crab. Little teeth marks. Looks like. Oh, his head's injured. What do you guys think? 18%. I think I got greedy. Let's see.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Uh-oh. Don't blow him up too much. Okay, that's 2 and 3. Injury. Pilot incapacitated. So assuming we get salvage, and I think we get 5 out of 20, we have ourselves a mech. So the only remaining one now that we do not have is an Atlas. Which is...
Ready? Set.
we just haven't encountered one that we could fight and salvage. At least I don't believe we have. We have more direct shots at the Orion. Again, my ideal target is the Black Knight because I think it does more damage. It's just hiding behind this wall. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna keep our king crabs in this area. We're not gonna go too much further out unless we need to for whatever reason. Alright, that makes it easy.
Engaging multiple targets.
Knocked down. Unsteady. Left torso. So yeah, if I think he only has 3 I think he only has 1 more injury left and then he gets knocked or incapacitated. We shall see. They blew up one of our vehicles.
Waiting for
Jerks. Medusa has... Yeah. Just... You know what? Why not?
orders. Engage.
Oh wow, I thought that would blow off a torso or hit his head. Maybe not. Ah! Damaging all our turrets. So 7 rounds. I definitely think there's gonna be another dropship. I don't know about you guys.
Waiting for orders.
Can kind of give me your opinions. We can all take bets on what they're gonna bring.
Roger that.
Alright.
Target confirmed.
Gonna CT destroyed.
Go, let's go, let's go. Hope we can salvage that.
Alright. I think remaining PPC carrier. I couldn't tell which one they blew up. Should pay better attention. I think they took out one of the PPC carriers. Is that APC? That APC's not moving. Yeah, they did. That was not great. Not great at all. Alright, let's just let them have it. He is severely defanged. Wow. It's like 4 injuries. Alright. So we need to do 155.
Engaging target.
I'm softening this CT because I think some of these turrets should just, yeah, there you go. Destroy them. Alright, so far leaving the turrets intact while we moved up made a lot of sense. At least for us.
Hunkering down.
Oh, wait. Nope, I want you to come back here. We'll let Glitch and, or we'll let Medusa and Behemoth go out front. They have more armor. Yeah, come back. Stay frosty. Ah, I knew it. Came from a different angle. Sneaky jerks. Whoa. Commander, for all, I just touched down. We have got a problem. I have a squadron of Directorate aerospace fighters on radar and they're headed our way. Damn it, we need to clear out of here before they arrive. How much time do we got? Not much. They're carrying enough hardware to blow our Leopard to hell and back again. I can do this. Just keep the Directorate off me, Commander. I only need a few more minutes. Alright, so hold on. Hold the base well for our rigs the comm array. So these guys, they have an assault. 2 assaults. Hey, leave my turrets alone. Alright, now we... Whoa. Freaking out a bit. Battlemaster, Banshee, so 2 assaults, a heavy, and a scout. The turrets are kind of our inadvertent tanks. Or maybe intentional tanks. Alright, so gonna vigilance. Behemoth.
Up high.
We're actively putting her here. Now we don't need a Banshee, we don't need, what is that, a Battlemaster. We have a ton of them. So what we're really trying to do here is take weapons off the board. So the Jenner is hopefully hurting. They're targeting the glass cannon, which is the Jaeger mech. They're targeting us. We have evasion and vigilance, which is exactly what we want. That mech is designed to take damage.
What can I do?
Now I actually want to jump
No sweat.
glitch here. What I'm gonna do is take advantage of multi-shot.
Got it.
Alright, beautiful. Took out the Jenner. We severely damaged the Jaeger. Banshee Battlemaster. They're defanging us. Taking our turrets out. Oh, nope. Did not want to move there. That was a mistake. I thought I had a direct line of sight when I did not. Big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Should have paid attention. Always look at your weapons. Make sure you have percentages there, because if you don't... Oh, nice. Ah, that works. Turret to the rescue. Thank you. Alright, now Medusa. And just getting you in position, you are going to be our primary damage dealer for these guys as they approach us. Those sniping turrets sure pack a punch. Look at that. I would not want to be absorbing that.
Yes, Commander.
So we're going to reserve down, and the reason we want to reserve down is... Okay, they're not... They're gonna stand... He's gonna stand there. I was hoping it'd come closer.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Intentionally, we're going to try to take out the Battlemaster, because between the two, like, look at all those medium lasers. That worries me.
Engaging target.
So we were trying to... Ah, stop hiding.
Good to go.
So...
Ready for orders.
95%. He doesn't have breaching shots, so... They're both guarded. Now he has 2 PPCs, but he runs pretty hot. And we're gonna get up there and start flaming him.
Confirmed.
Alright, so we did decent damage. Rebuilding stability damage on him. Sensor locked, which
Waiting on you, Commander.
I don't know if I could have done anything else.
Uh-huh.
Jumping forward, again, we're focusing down the Battlemaster.
All weapons are go.
Oh, shoot. I meant to multi-shot, because breaching shot works on each one, so I should have put an AC-10 on the other one. That was my bad. Yeah, nice. knockdown. Brawler, so it kind of takes 5 or 6 knockdowns.
Engaging jump jets.
So
Engaging multiple targets.
building stability damage. God, we kept all those turrets. Especially those sniping turrets. Gee. They are way overpowered.
Standing by.
And I am not complaining. Alright, so we're going to vigilance. Moving them up. And I think I should be able to...
Firing on target.
Speed up the Banshee. Put more stability damage on it. He's now running hot.
I'm starting to cook.
We're running too hot. That's okay, we're looking for more damage. Now, he had guarded. Oh, he's coming in for some melee. Pushing us back in initiative phase. He's gonna shoot us with some machine
Light
guns.
damage, Commander.
Receiving you.
I'll be honest. They're trying to end him. Yeah. It's overkill, but it was good. Alright, so here's where I'm gonna not entirely sure.
This heat is cooking my internal structure.
What I'm gonna try to do is I'm actually gonna take man, why is he running to the most
Waiting for orders.
inconvenient spot possible? It's like he knows he's a pain in the butt. I'm bringing Shadowcoast, and this could really screw us later because it looks like we're going to be under time pressure. I'm bringing Shadowcoast back to pick up Dr. Murad, and I'm hoping it doesn't have to be Behemoth, otherwise that's going to be tough. We'll start sprinting her back, and then sprinting straight to our leopard.
Firing everything I've got. You could fry an egg in here.
Alright, he is knocked down. And that was a smart play, trying to like obstruct our view, especially from our double AC-20s. That's what I would have done. I guess there are just so many turrets. Doesn't really have a good angle. Look at that.
Attention, forces of the Orano Restoration. This is Commodore Samuel Ostergaard, formerly of the Concord Navy. As of today, I no longer serve my country. I come to you as a grieving father, not a Taurian sailor. My actions are my own. In 3 minutes' time, my ship will enter weapons range of your position. At that time, your lives will come to an abrupt end. I suggest you pray to whatever gods you...
That sounded promising. Alright, I think I'm just gonna sprint Behemoth back. This might be a little too brazen. Because she has a rumble seat, so I don't know if that matters.
Good to go.
And see if we can finish it. Nice. Well played, sir. Banshee down. For all, we are out of time. Those fighters are almost within weapons range. I need to come get you now. Remote trigger armed explosive prime. I'm ready. Meet me at the evac point and we'll get the hell out of here.
Mission successful.
Okay. I guess we didn't have to run. 3.1 million. Excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. Great. No damage. Alright, so we'll finish off a Black Knight. We do not have this mech yet. We'll most likely finish off another catapult to sell later on. So some nice medium plus laser stuff, but nothing here sits out. Alright. Let's see what it is. I think it worked, guys. Achievement, the Sword of Restoration, the challenge. The Iberia is gone. Uncle, Ostergaard can't help you and you have no more cards to play. For the good of our people, you must end this. Order your troops to stand down. Our people, that's what this has always been about, you know. Had you only listened to me, I would never have taken your throne. I didn't desire power for its own sake. My only care was for the Reach, its prosperity, its enduring glory. And yet you reached for that glory on the backs of our people. This thing that you have built, it isn't who we are. Your Directorate has fallen, Uncle. Clinging to it will not help the Reach. Nothing will help the Reach, not anymore. This war has doomed us all. The realm bleeds, Kamea. We're weaker now than we've ever been, and soon enough the sharks will begin to circle. This conversation isn't what might happen in the future, Espinosa. It's about this system, in the here and now. Words of wisdom from the mouth of a mercenary. The truth of the matter, Uncle, is that you have only one more decision to make. Will you surrender and save the lives of your soldiers, or will you allow your pride to condemn them? As I said, niece, this was never about me. Coromodir is yours. No, Father, you cannot do this. The Reach depends on the Directorate for survival, for glory. You told me yourself that if we fail, the realm will die. The Directorate has already fallen, Victoria. We've lost. Continuing to fight would only cost more lives. Cost lives, cost lives. You ordered me to kill 11,000 people on Perdition, and now you care about bloodshed? There's an ocean of blood on my hands, Father. I spilled it because you told me it was necessary. And it was, but our gambit has failed. It's over, Victoria. I know that's hard for you to accept, but you must stand down. No, Father. You may have gone craven, but I am a mech warrior. I will die before I concede defeat. You want this world command? Come and fight me for it. Your lance against mine, at the tourney grounds. The contest that was denied us. You and me, to the death, for the Reach. Are you tired of death yet, cousin? Wasn't the Perdition massacre not enough for you? That's the attack against the Tarians. The Directorate tried to make it look like it was a Federated Sun so the Tarians would support the Directorate. Just to protect their borders from the Federated Suns. I did that for the Reach, for our people. It was my responsibility. I didn't have a choice. But you don't understand, and you never will. And so I will make things easy for you. You don't have to understand why I've done the things I've done. You need to only face me in the arena, where I will best you as I always have, as I was trained to do. You will give me what I want, or your dear Alexander will pay the price. My father was too weak to kill him, but I am not. Accept my challenge, Kame. Accept it, or I will grind him to a pulp under my battle mech's foot. I almost pity you. You will have your fight, Victoria, and yours will be the last blood that I spill on this war. In this war. Prepare your mech warrior, Shadowcoast. When I face my cousin in the arena, I want your company by my side. I've been fighting for House Serrano since I was 16 years old. You couldn't keep me away if you tried. That's the backstory. Very good, Shadowcoast. I am proud to fight by your side. Have your lance meet me at the tourney's ground. It's long past time that we brought this war to a close. Alright. The Catapult C1. Catrafat Frankenmech, because it's got a little bit of everything stitched together in it. The 1X model works well at medium long to closer range with good armor and weaponry. So, oh, we also got a Black Knight, I forgot. Alright, so we are going right into the tournament scenario. What does this have? PPC, AC10. It's pretty good lineup. Now, we're gonna get the AC20. Gonna put Behemoth in it. We're bringing our best. We're bringing some of our heaviest. We don't have our tank mech, but that's alright. I think we can, if we just look at this, pretty substantial firepower. Yeah. If it's a tournament, I'm assuming that we don't have... Alright guys, please join us in the next video. For this mission, I'm just breaking it in two, just for time's sake. I'm trying to keep these videos a little shorter. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you found this fun and helpful, and catch us in the next one coming right up.